Something smells delicious in here.
Yeah, it does. I'm hungry. Jake, are you eating El Ranchito Taco Shop?
That looks amazing. What did you order?
Tacos.
What?
Guac.
Jake, are you choking? Get out of my way, Michael. He needs the Heimlich.
Oh my god, I cannot believe this is happening again. Jake, you know you're allergic to avocado. One generic allergy medication later. Are you okay?
Yeah. Almost dying is so worth it to have some El Ranchito creamy guac. Thanks, Eric, for trying to save me, even though I wasn't joking.
I know. I just wanted to get you from behind.
Well, I guess this is a good time to tell everybody that if you're ever in the Inland Empire and are craving some great Mexican food, visit El Ranchito Taco Shop in Lake Elsinore.
Seriously, I follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Ranchito Elsinore.
El Ranchito Taco Shop.
More than just great Mexican food. This song's so badass. Ooh, I like that, bucka buckas.
Stop licking my skin.
He's talking to the dog, in case you're wondering.
That was my tongue.
The podcast dog. The podcast dog of
That
Customer
needs to
States
leave the
Podcast.
sofa area.
But
Podcast Poochie.
the podcast Poochie. But before any of the Poochies, we must do something very important that we always do on this podcast.
I'm going to turn it upside down once just to mix it.
Oh, should I do that
Does it
too?
need to be?
I don't know, but I'm doing it anyways.
I'm doing that too. We're having something special. Mike is going to tell us about it shortly.
And I'm going
After
to
we
read it in
crack it.
Japanese. I cannot read Japanese.
I'm turning Japanese.
Oh, I can't open this.
Did
Yes,
you know
you can.
that the
It's super
Japanese people think about everything and there's braille at the top to tell you what it is?
Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
shit,
they
you're
care
right.
about their
Yes.
handicap. Is that? I feel like that's not sensitive.
This tastes like uncarbonated grape soda.
This is dangerous. Okay, so let me...
Mine tastes like an apple Jolly Rancher.
9%. This is delicious. You're not a grape person.
Try it though.
It tastes like grape soda.
Mine is fizzy though.
Mine's not.
So
Mine tastes like cough medicine.
Did we say that this is Customer States Podcast? Yes.
This is
Okay. So,
See, I like mine better.
I like mine better.
so I want to thank...
That's the peach.
I would like to thank Ernie,
That's bad.
Ernie.
one of my used car technicians.
Oh, that explains
I
it.
think, as legend has it,
That tastes like fucking Dynatap.
his sister-in-law or something like that went to Japan, brought a bunch of these back because she thought that they were cool. And Ernie's not really a drinker and tried them and didn't like them anyway. And so
I
he,
like that.
because he knows that I like to
Try the
partake,
grape.
gave them to me. And I thought it would be great for the podcast. But
You
these
missed an opportunity. It would have been grape.
great for the podcast.
Thank you, Brayden Rodas, brother.
It says strong grape.
I'll take that one back.
So
Really?
So these
I
are
like this one.
These are straight from Japan. And,
Don't be a
and
puss.
everything says strong something on it, and it's strong grape or strong this or strong that. Strong, what's yours say? Strong zest or something?
Strong cock.
Oh.
Johnny's Strong Cook. Mine's 0.
These are 9% alcohol in a can.
Oh, I bet you ours are diet.
The cut waters are like 12 to 15.
Yes, those are very dangerous.
They're delicious.
I love those.
Yeah.
These
depends,
taste like
yeah.
less alcohol, though, obviously because they
These
are.
taste
but
kind of
these-
soju-y.
soju.
You've not had that's Korean.
Soju's great.
I'm just saying. They taste soju-y.
You know who else tastes so dewy?
Your husband. Before you even pointed,
Hello, Jacob.
Hi.
we're talking about your penile.
So, you guys,
penile?
I have an announcement to make.
Who are you first?
This is the Customer States Podcast,
There
where we
we
talk
go.
about anything kind of adjacent to the automotive industry plus tangents.
All the tangents.
I am your co-host, Allie Paul. I
You
will
are one of
warranty
our co-hosts.
Yeah.
You are not the co-host. You're
One of the
one of the
Okay.
co-hosts.
So we're gonna do this. A co-host means one of many hosts, or at least more than one.
Okay, so what
if
is the multiple of co-hosts?
Co-host I?
What the fuck are you getting on at?
What is
what I
multiple
said was
co-host?
Cohorts.
fine. Okay.
You implied a single co-host. There are multiple co-hosts.
I said I am your co-host. He is your co-host. He is your co-host. You are a co-host. We are all co-hostesses.
Exactly. We co-host
Hostesses.
together,
So what-
cohesively, not as a singular person.
This is very cohesive.
It is very
This conversation is very cohesive. I'm
Thank
a
you.
warranty
I'm
administrator
so glad you picked up what I was putting down, by the
where
way.
I delegate
She delegates.
pain in the ass technicians like Eric all the time.
I hear quite
Just kidding.
exactly the opposite.
I love everyone. I don't feel it that way, that my technicians are a pain in the ass.
You don't want to kill everybody like Tiff did the other day?
Yes, I did want to kill everybody, but that's for a separate reason because of my personal inability to manage my anxiety. To my left is a wonderful man.
Nope.
Mr. Elephant Trunk himself.
That's right.
I can't make an elephant noise.
There it is.
That was a great face in the YouTube just now.
It really was.
So, all my
The chins. Well, speaking of chins.
Okay. So,
I'm not. I can't. Don't say it.
My name is Jake,
You will be canceled.
and I'm a service advisor. Am I quiet? I sound quiet.
Sound
No.
good to me.
Okay, it's just my headset then. Mike, turn up my headset a bit. Just a little bit. Don't raise your hands at me.
Ew.
Hello? Hello?
I have to figure out which one you are.
We're
Yeah,
adjusting
right-
people.
Right there.
Hello?
Bring the beat in.
That'll
Keep
work.
going.
So, I'm Jake. I'm a service advisor. I also just use Google Translate Lens on the back of these cans. And just to let you know,
The back of these cans.
apparently one of these also translates to pudding. Says pudding 0 milligrams.
Well, good. I didn't want any pudding
There
in
is
that.
no pudding in here.
Yeah. Don't look
That
at
you
my
know
beer.
of.
That's the schmegma at the bottom of the can you're going to get when you reach the end of it.
There
It's going
it
to
is.
glop into your
I
mouth.
really don't want to finish this
like
now.
tapioca.
The SCOBY. What is that in
It's
the
a SCOBY.
when you have
A type of fish.
no?
Sure.
What are those stupid drinks? The kombuchas.
Oh, yeah.
And they got the SCOBY floating in it. It's like the placenta of the drink.
Yeah, it's like that stuff at the the bottom of the food catch in the drain sink.
Oh, like my
That's
salad yesterday
Like
from
your salad
BJ's.
from
Yeah.
BJ's, yeah.
Hey, we shouldn't be talking about this. Some people might be trying to eat.
So, Ali,
Well, that's their fault.
you may be correct on this because it says saccharides is 0 grams, which is sugars. Lipids, 0. Protein, 0. It's very different in Hapan. It's not fat, it's lipids. It's not sugar, it's saccharides.
How many kcals?
It's 53.
How many K-pops?
None because this is Japanese and K-pop is Korean.
You don't think that they listen to K-pop in Japan?
Why do you have to correct him, Michael?
They listen
Because
to,
I know things.
Michael.
They listen to J-pop.
They do listen to J-pop's a thing.
I know. I know.
Okay.
Anyways, to my left, hi, Mike. You're somebody. Do your thing.
All the tangents.
I'm not your fucking dad.
Hi, my name's Mike.
You're
I
my
do a
dad.
lot
But you
of
are my
things-
daddy.
I do a lot of things in the dealership. And to my left is
This queen.
Yeah, the fabulous
Yas
queen herself, Madame Eric Montenegro.
Bonjour. 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 Bonjour.
There goes the gay man with the drink like always.
Please watch the YouTube video. Mike is not amused. Anywho, I am a Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram technician.
Emphasis on RAM.
All the ramming. Anyways, I am no longer a delegated department. I am officially a bumper-to-bumper tech.
How's that feel?
I fucking hate it with a passion. I hate it so much. I really do. And I am unofficially the diesel transmission technician. So that's cool. But I did do a seatbelt today.
A seatbelt?
I did do a seatbelt today. Indeed.
Was it for a real big fat girl?
You looking for a
It's
job?
not for Debbie.
Debbie.
You can't afford me.
Really?
Thank you. Yeah, really.
You can't afford me.
I see what you
Save
did
those
there.
for later. Save those for later, my friend.
Anywho, speaking of can't afford you,
Oh, can't afford you. Okay.
don't you guys have some news?
Yes.
Couple of
Sellouts over here.
yeah.
Yes.
So you should start with
Sell my
our
soul for a ham
vacation.
sandwich. So me and Allie decided to take some time off. Well deserved, well needed.
And you guys
Which
know
I didn't find out about until you were actually at the fair.
Oh. Oh, well, anyway, I'm sorry. We'll talk about this later.
So much for best friends.
I guess that's also partially my fault.
So much for being best friends.
But see, here's the difference. She makes excuses.
Shots
I
fired.
take.
Responsibility. That's fair. Go on with
Wait,
your story.
That was
Okay.
a personal job.
So we were on vacation, and during said vacation, which was fantastic, hung out with the folks, hung out
What is
with
wait?
my
What is that
niece.
word that you said?
Folks?
Verkarfen?
Yeah, I'm
know.
not.
Oh,
I'm
stop.
not sure I'm familiar with that term.
Well, you already know how I feel about vacation because whatever amount of days I go on vacation,
That's how much extra work that you have when you come back.
correct.
Yeah.
Yup.
Ding, ding, ding.
Speaking of
That
which,
means you're not replaceable.
I will juggle or bounce off of that. More
At least
work
it's-
coming back to probably later. So on vacation, actually, even before vacation, my service manager Alex kept telling me or asking me, "Hey, are you guys going to be coming to the company barbecue this week?" And this was the week that we were off. And I kept asking him, I'm like, "Is there some reason you keep asking me
Motherfucker
this?"
knew and didn't tell you.
Yeah, I know. What?
To clarify, we went on vacation on a Wednesday. The barbecue was a Thursday.
I don't-
So we would have had
I
like
don't
a
think-
middle.
I don't think the days matter.
I think it matters.
I
Okay.
don't think it does.
Either way.
Specificity is the soul
Allie
of
thinks that it
narrative.
matters that it was 24 hours before we got this, but anyhow, moving on.
You guys silly? I'm still gonna send it.
We were on vacation, and Alex once again asked me a few times, and we said, maybe, who knows? Of course, I'm not going to fucking go to a company barbecue on my vacation. Why the fuck would I? Especially if you're not going to tell me that nothing important is happening or going on or going to be discussed.
Well, you live 0.65 miles away, so it seems like it'd be easy to get
But
there.
usually on a vacation, you go somewhere.
Right. And he.
Not my vacations, usually.
And we were in when I got a text stating the dealership has just been sold.
You get a text message that's
Text
like breaking
message.
up over an email.
I texted Alex and I said, "Hey, how's the barbecue going?"
Oh, the dealership just got sold.
And he pretty much said, "Oh, well, dealership." And sorry,
He
either
jumped
way.
in the car and went, skirt, skirt.
Yeah.
Can we ugga that
Yeah, of
name,
course.
please?
No, we're gonna leave it in because he doesn't own it anymore.
Yeah, this is true.
It's for his
I
protection.
know, it's fine. So we get this, and both me and Ali start making phone calls frantically, trying to get some information of what's going on here. And of course, so we decide to
Take a drive.
take a drive from my parents' place, go all the way up to work to see what's going on.
About a 20-minute drive.
The new owners of the dealership, or this company who owns multiple dealerships, who is buying out ours, pardon me, miss, they're all there. So we get introduced. Our still owner, but the one who is selling, we give him hugs. He's crying. He's very emotional because he's ready to just be done with it. But he is a nice guy, and he is sensitive when it comes to that. He likes more than others particular people who have been there longer or who have really helped him or seen.
That's his family. That's all he's known. That's what he's done for the
Exactly.
past 20-something years. 20, 30 years.
30
Minimum 40. They've had the
yeah.
dealership for 40 years.
I actually forgot it's that long.
Yeah. And he actually worked as a
roll.
salesman at other dealerships and has been through a buy sell himself, which he told me about today, which I will tell you more about later.
So we get introduced to the CEO, the CFO, who our new GM is going to be,
It's another family run business.
and they're pretty nice people. They're young, very young for owners, very young. Like
But they
our age.
inherited the
Like-
family from their father, so they grew up in this
Yeah.
as well.
mid to late 30s, maybe some of them might be early 40s.
Our age.
Yeah, so we do that and we talk with everybody, and it goes back and forth for a bit. We say our goodbyes and we leave. And leading up to this, in this past week, Everybody's losing their shit.
It's mayhem.
It's fucking mayhem. Everybody's, he said, she said, this is what's going to happen. We're all going to get
The
fucking
rumors
fired.
start flying around the shop.
Everyone thinks they know what's going to happen. And it's hard too because your friends are talking to you saying, what they think's going to happen. And it's just a constant, feedback loop of really nobody. Like my current mantra is, we'll see.
Well, they think they know, but they have no idea. I mean, no one really knows what's going to happen because it's still going through the process.
And anyways, even if you did, what the fuck are you going to do about it? Fucking buckle up and fucking hang on tight. It's either going to work for you or it's not. Move on with your life.
Grab your ankles.
Or you should have been a better employee all the other years, and then you wouldn't have to worry about your job.
Well, that's a thing. That's a thing.
That's why I'm not worried.
I had a conversation with the owner today who flat out told me that I didn't have anything to worry about, which makes me feel better. But, you're always still going to worry in the back of your mind.
You mean you.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah,
also,
I'm
before
me.
I forget, sorry. A little bit before I mentioned the owner's name, a little before that, I said the town we live in.
Yeah,
So
I got that too.
You did? Cool.
Yeah, of course.
You guys don't get to know where the fuck I live.
I am sure there are tons of people.
It's right here.
I'm sure.
It's right here. Don't worry.
I'm sure they have.
Not rocket science.
So the previous Ugga Dugga that you heard, that person, the owner, was talking with me. We actually had a conversation today. And he said to me, you don't have anything to worry about. The people who have something to worry about are the people who were really good when they started working here. And
It's fallen off over time.
yeah, people get complacent over time. I think we all do, but some people more than others. Some people just are like, well, I'm fucking untouchable. And those people who I've talked to that fall under that category at work, they're like, I'm going to stay. Like, you guys all have to worry. I'm staying here. Like, there's no problem. And in my mind, I'm thinking like, wow, that's a lot of pride there that you think
Sit down.
that you're going to be fine. Be humble. That's right, Kendrick.
Yeah, Lamar.
And with all of this going on, like I said, it is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. And I'll give the new owners a shot. There's no reason for me to jump ship or freak out. Hopefully, maybe, who knows, it'll be great.
Well,
or it fucking won't.
I think the listeners have heard Jake and I bitch a lot about things that we would like to have changed.
And you are going to get this is like an episode of Oprah for you because you're going to get new computers.
You
and
get a
you're gonna
dealership.
You're going to get new phones and you're going to get better internet. I mean,
And you're going to get new buildings.
All these things are going to happen because they know that all that infrastructure needs to improve to get the dealership to go
For the next level.
Just a little footnote right here. Speaking of phones, the phones have been down in some function for the past 2 weeks. Just so you know. It was resolved today.
Either no incoming, no outgoing, or a mix.
Wonderful. So
That's definitely very good for
the buyout's happening at a good time.
Yes, it is. And of course, when we were on vacation, Alex, my service manager, was there. Now Alex is on vacation for the week where all hell has broken loose, and I'm there covering. So it's been a fun week.
Yeah, I think I
Really
had one of
putting
those
your
episodes
skills-
the other week. Yeah.
Really putting your skills to the test there.
Yep. And they're down a dispatcher as well. So, and then he's also down sometimes a service writer because one of the service writers has a situation in his life going on. So he's sometimes there, sometimes not. We won't elaborate on it.
Well, you're about to be down a bunch of cashiers.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are. I get to do my own cashiering.
Oh,
Like
welcome to the
every
wrestling
other
community.
dealership.
Yeah, serious.
And I was going to say, it's like we're going to CDK, finally.
And I'm sure.
Hey, actually,
Moving up in the fucking world. Your life is about to get so
I'm
much
so excited.
all
easier.
the naysayers out there, Reynolds, blah, blah, blah. No,
CDK is superior.
Yes, much better. Far superior.
Yes.
So, back to, I think that this is going to change my job. Finally, I'm going to get to work the way other warranty administrators work. So if they do decide to shit can me, I will have CDK experience and I will have experience working on open RS.
You know what else you'll be able to do now if you need to?
She still
Feet
can't.
Finder?
She still can't.
Well,
steal.
on top of Feet Finder.
She still can't.
I can.
Wow.
That's fine. I'll take that
My mother-
responsibility for her. That's
Okay,
fine.
Doug,
Her mom has heard
write
worse
the
things
timestamp.
anyways.
No, you're.
You know
you're
what else
cutting
you're
that.
going to be doing? You'll be able to work from home if you need to.
Don't give her any ideas.
They're going to give her a laptop.
I could have a baby.
We need.
Ew.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
And anyways, I got
phrasing?
snipped years ago.
Oh, so you can load
phrasing?
me up all you want and I don't have to get pregnant.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
yeah, you're right.
No pussy babies.
All
I
the pussy
fucking
babies.
quit. I quit this. I have enough stress in my life.
Why is this stressful for you? It's fun.
I don't.
Because
Not for me.
Because her stress is self-inflicted, and the sooner she realizes that, the happier she'll be.
That's
Oh,
none
she's
of
a
your
martyr.
business.
Yes,
I
she
can
is.
stress myself as much as I want. Mike knows
Well, because Mike's smarter too.
I was
Why,
just gonna
why are
say.
you lumping me into this?
because
I'm
know
just
you
sitting
have
here.
the same
Because
mental
you're the only
illness
one that can
I have.
relate to her.
Well, you know what's interesting is you're a flat tire, Eric.
Fuck. That's an interesting topic because it wasn't really a flat tire, but it's stupid. This is a personal. We're going off on a tangent here, okay? So
Before you start that,
Oh.
can I just make a personal call
No.
out to the
No.
listeners that if you've been through a buy sell, I want to hear your horror stories. I want to hear the good things. I want to hear the bad things. Get at us on Facebook, Instagram.
Preferably
Email.
don't tell us the bad things, because then Allie
Email.
will just fucking cry, bitch, and moan that something bad's gonna happen.
No, I want to know what I've heard everyone say this, that, and the other thing. After my conversation with the owner today, I actually feel a lot better. And whatever it's going to be, it doesn't matter, because if they say, hey, actually you have to be like a shit shoveler or something, I can politely decline and get unemployment until I find another job.
Sometimes
And
maybe
they'll-
good, sometimes maybe shit.
they may offer you a severance package too.
Yeah. So it's whatever it's going to be good. And if it's not good, I have the option, just like we've said many, many times, we all choose to be where we're at. So we have the choice. Okay, you're flat tire.
Was not a flat tire.
It was
what it
not a
says on
flat
the board.
tire.
It is, but it wasn't.
I have a tire.
I know. It's
Oh,
my
I do
favorite.
too.
It's my favorite part.
Second favorite
Second
part.
favorite part. Thank you. So
Phrasing?
my glorified Toyota is a 2013.
Oh,
is-
he meant Mazda.
What?
No.
No.
Oh,
Glorified
Lexus.
Toyota.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He's all about that Lexus life. Come on.
If
I'm
you
so
notice, she is
sorry.
naturally blonde.
That is. That's okay. It's a 2013 model. And so I bought it.
Old as fuck.
Well, yeah, it's 10 years old, but it's in
Great
pristine condition. I bought it almost 2 years ago with 27,000 miles on it. So the previous owner didn't drive it much. It was always kept in a garage, very well taken care of. No swirl marks in the paint. It's beautiful, beautiful car. So I don't do my own services. I don't give a flying fuck what anybody says. Go fuck yourself. I don't have time. I don't have the patience. I work on everybody else's shit all goddamn day. I don't want to work on my own car.
Understood.
Good for
So
you.
I pay people to do that. I take it to the dealership, or I have somebody in my dealership. I pay them. I toss them 20, 40 bucks, whatever, to do my oil changes and tire rotations and all that shit for me, because I just don't want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So this past service, which was about 2 months ago, I didn't have anybody available to do my service for me. So unfortunately, I had to do it myself. So I pull it in, I'm doing the service, and I go to rotate the tires. Again, this is the first time I'm doing the service myself. I was aware of the tread. It was fine. And when I was doing this service, it was down to like 4 and 5 across all the tires. Excuse me. So I'm like, okay, maybe tires by the next oil change, you know. So I don't know what came across me, and I decided to look at the dot code, which is the production date on the side of the tire. And it said The 32nd week of 2012.
They're stock tires?
They are the tires that the car came with from the factory.
Original equipment. Quite literally.
11 years ago. The tires are 11 years old. The car is 10 years old.
Hello, look where's me.
So I'm like, oh, fuck. And mind you, they are not dry rotted. They don't look like shit because they were always thinking he kept it in a garage like it was climate controlled. So the rubber didn't look like shit. I didn't think to look at the dot code just for shits and giggles. So I'm like, okay, I need tires like now. But I put it off because I was going through some changes. Yes.
Do your tires, if they're climate controlled, have like, this is probably a really dumb question, but do they have an expiration date?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All tires have an expiration date. Anything older than 5 years.
Really?
The general rule of thumb is anything older than 5 years is you're
Too old.
you're playing with fire. Mm-hmm. So the fact that mine are 11 years
Playing
old,
with tires.
hashtag sell the bell.
Can I kick somebody out of their own house?
You can try.
I have to say that's what I appreciate about you, Mikey. And so I decided to play with fire a little bit and be a pyrotechnic. And I was only using it for short trips, you know, because I don't drive it very much. It sits mostly because it's the weekend car or road trip car. So it sat for another month, and then since my truck is still at the fucking dealer, it's been 2 months that it's been there. I didn't want to take my Maserati because it's a little beater, and we had a concert to go to. So I was like,
Which one?
We'll take the Lexus.
Saving Ferris?
Save Ferris. So we went to go see Save Ferris. It was a Friday night. I got home on time. We left on time because the show was at 9. We left at about 8 o'clock. I didn't want to rush, you know, because they had 2 opening acts before them anyways. I'm like, we're going to take our time. Weren't speeding. Cruise control set at 75. It was fine. Going along. We're talking, David and I, and we're listening to music. And we're on the freeway, and all of a sudden here, boom, 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 boom. I was like, fuck! The second I heard that noise, I knew exactly what it was. God damn it. So I throw in my hazards. I pull over to the side of the road, and I could hear it from behind me. So I walk over to the left rear tire, and I stick my head under there, and I could see the outside of the tire just starting to separate from the inside of the tire.
Oh, fuck.
And I look at my fender liner, and it's just fucking shredded because they're like a felt material. They're not plastic. I'm like, that's fucking cool. So we get off the freeway. I call a tow truck to come and change my tire for me because I'm not doing that, especially in my nice clothes.
Princess.
Queen. Don't get it twisted.
Ooh.
And this beautiful fat fucking tow truck driver came by, and
I learned something today.
I
I learned something about you today. You are into tow truck drivers
I am into
we
tow truck drivers.
encountered.
Tow truck drivers are big burly men, and that's what Eric
That's
is
true.
into.
That's true. We
I
encountered
want
a
them
tow
into
truck
me,
driver
actually.
today.
And that's what Eric appreciates about it.
Yeah, I certainly do. So he changed the tire, whatever, went about our business. And I ended up getting to spend $1,000 on new tires.
Oh, well, that sounds familiar.
That were professionally installed by a highly qualified technician.
Certainly did. Shout out to Eric Jennings.
Love you, Eric.
Thank you, EJ.
Thank you. Although I had to take it back to him because the steering wheel's crooked. I love you so much.
Did you tell him?
I did tell him.
Yeah,
Okay.
right now on air.
No, I politely mentioned to him because he refuses to charge me. I'm still going to get him something.
What type of tires you get?
I bought Continental, I think they're Pro Contact DS6 something plus.
That you hate. Have you learned to like the profile, the look of them yet, or no?
I have.
Okay.
I have it's grown on me. Even more so after driving it. This thing handles like it's on fucking rails.
Really?
It's a night and day handling difference from the factory tires. Let me tell you. I don't think it has anything to do with the fact that
10 years
I don't think it has anything to do with the fact that the tires were 11 years old. Was going to be the next words out of my mouth. Thank you very much.
Okay, I'll let you go. I'm going to let you finish.
They just handle so much differently.
Do you remember what type of tires were on it before?
Bridgestones.
Oh.
Lexus all
Probably a copy of.
They put no. God no. They put I'm pretty sure they were Bridgies on all their vehicles. That's what they put on them. So these Continentals are fucking fantastic. I did research and I found that these were going to be the best tires for the car for what I needed it for.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want a summer tire. It's too fucking hard and it rails everything on the goddamn freeway and I hate it with a passion and they wear out
like that.
a lot faster. So this was an all season that was rated at 60,000 miles. I'm like, I'm fine with that. I'm not going to hit 60,000 miles. I'm going to hit 5 years before I reach that. But they're a good tire, and I love them. I really do. It handles like a fucking dream.
We went from the Bridgestone Taranzas.
You put Mishies on, right?
Yeah, Bridgestone Taranzas to the Michelin AS4 Plus.
I was looking at those too.
Fucking nice.
They're a summer tire, so I didn't want to do it.
No.
Oh, it's the AS. It is the AS. Yeah, you're right.
I specifically didn't get the Pro or the Pro 4s.
Those
The
are
Pilot
great.
for it, yeah.
Pilot 4s.
So, and that's the thing about the AS.
They're so fucking quiet.
The thing about the AS on those, they're all season, but they're a high performance all season tire.
Correct.
And that's what I got in the Continentals as well, because I wanted the handling of a summer tire, but still having the comfort of an all season everyday tire. And I fucking found it in the You need to drive the Lexus and tell me what you think.
Okay.
We're going on and on about fucking tires. At least it's related to the goddamn
No, I think that
automotive
it's
industry.
very relatable because there's people who are like not super automotive-y and something that you have to do all the time is change your tires. So it's important.
And tires, it really has been an eye opener for me in this experience with how the massive amount of difference and how important it is to have good tires. And, you know, from when you buy the cheap, no-name brand land sale Lionheart bullshit tires because you're on a budget, then fucking save your money because
it's worth it.
Those tires are going to save your life one day.
Yep.
I'm growing tired of this conversation.
Can I just
Isn't it time to jingle the keys anyways?
Oh yeah, pretty
contribute very quickly?
Yes.
It's interesting because we had to decide, okay, like, are we going to get tired? Because our vehicle's a lease and it's going to be up soon, but it's a Mazda 6 and they don't make Mazda 6s anymore. So we're like, okay, we're going to buy the tires and we're going to buy it out. Like, it kind of solidified the decision for us.
Before we go to break, the one thing, and before we hear Eric.
David says hi, by the way.
Hi, David.
Hi, David.
Hi, David.
And before Eric's joke, so those Michelin tires installed were almost $1,400.
Oh, this is a clap to Jake for sure.
But because I'm a fucking service advisor, and I know
I
how...
thought you were going to say Jew.
No. That too. I got them down to $1,084 out the door.
We paid the same fucking amount for tires. That's
Really?
fantastic.
Yep.
I'm actually looking them up right now just to confirm that. Give me 5 seconds here. Michael, you can wait 5 seconds.
$1,084.16.
Wow. I love this, by the way. I'm a big fan
Did you finish that?
No, I have about... I've
my
finished
God.
it about 2/3.
That's 9% alcohol there in that can, just so you know.
It's nice.
You know what else is nice to know?
What's
A joke?
nice?
How much our sponsors love us.
They love
need
us
a
so
joke.
much.
Oh, we need a joke.
We're gonna do a joke, but also I'd like to thank Ernie. This particular
You
one
paid more
is
than me.
very
Did I
good.
really?
I paid $1,043.47.
He beat me.
Yeah.
He beat me.
That was within $151
So
interest
gay
charge.
is better haggler than Jew, is what I'm hearing.
It was all online. But any gays?
All right, Karen.
Okay. So, what do you call a man that refuses to fart in public?
A crop duster.
No.
A
dapper asser. I don't know.
man full of gas.
No. A private tutor.
Yeah.
I'm glad Allie appreciated that.
You know, I wish I had more memory recall abilities because I don't really remember any. I feel like I should remember all of these jokes. I do not. I remember Busty Crustacean, and that's it.
That was like 2 seasons ago. That was so long ago.
We all love it, though.
Okay, you know what else we love?
Our fucking sponsors.
Like Travis Ferris from Hit Distributing supplying us with Justice Brothers products.
Thank you for my pens, Travis.
And also, are you not doing this, Jake?
Jake's
And
not doing it.
Oh, you're
also-
talking to me?
We were all looking at you.
Oh, hi, everybody. Also, I love the creamy guac.
From where?
From where you say? El Ranchito Taco Shop.
Where
Who
is
runs
it?
that?
That's Raymond.
Where is it at?
I said El Ranchito. Oh, I'm sorry. El Ranchito.
Oh, okay, there it is. Yeah. We also like Nick Lowridge from Matco Tools, Matco Tools, and
Milwaukee
products. It's good to see you today, bud. We'll be right back.
Hi, Mike Sarah here from Customer States. If you're searching for the highest quality additives, lubricants, or cleaners for your automotive, heavy equipment, agricultural, or industrial machinery needs, look no further than the Justice Brothers line of products. From lubing your chainsaw, performing a complete fuel system treatment and decarb service on a customer's vehicle, keeping that forklift forking and lifting, or just need a can of that famous JB80 penetrant to persuade a rusty bolt, Justice Brothers has you covered. Travis Ferris of Hit Distributing is not only Southern California's authorized Justice Brothers distributor, but also a great friend of mine. Over the years, Travis has helped me and my dealership with anything and everything we need, including all the lines of Justice Brothers products and even equipment to perform the various services we may need for our specific application. HIT stands for honesty, integrity, and trust, so you know when you contact Travis, that's exactly what you'll get. That, combined with Justice Brothers supplying superior quality automotive products since the 1940s and 75 years in the racing industry, you will have absolutely everything at your disposal to get the job done. Justice Brothers is proudly made in the USA, and they have a satisfaction guarantee or your money back. Justice Brothers has the best quality products over any other competitor, and they'll gladly tell you that themselves. If you live in the Southern California area, call my man Travis Ferris at 805-208-7818. And if you don't, call him anyway and tell him I said thanks. And visit justicebrothers.com to learn more about their complete line of products. Justice Brothers, America's brand for quality.
Wow. See, I always think it should end right there, and there's always another verse or another bar, and that's where it ends. No. Very good.
Oh, rest in peace, Paul Rubens.
Oh.
My childhood was ruined.
So, welcome back.
What the fuck?
That's from
That's from him.
Oh.
yeah, Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Oh God.
He's like Parlez-vous français.
Can I please get the hamburger?
Tell him Large Marge sent ya.
So we are back.
Hello, back. I'm Eric.
Still all here.
I'm Allie.
Everybody likes a good comeback.
I love getting back
Like Kim
shots.
Kardashian.
She beat you to it, man. That was fair and square. So thank you to all of our sponsors. We were doing things you'll never know during the break.
Well, unless you watch a YouTube
we
video.
won't tell.
The ground's sticky, the air is thick, and we're here to pop beverages.
Sorry, I smoked a cigarette and spilled a popsicle.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, bust it open for me.
Oh.
Allie doesn't know how to use that.
I do.
I thought it was, oh, Jesus H. Christ.
Holy.
What?
Oh, wait.
Talking much.
Wait, let me see that. Let me see your.
Did I-
No, let me see your bottle. Watch this. Give
My
me your
balls?
Bottle. Watch. Let's see. Are you gonna be funny again? Oh no.
Spicy water.
So earlier she was like, "What the fuck is spicy water?" She was,
I love spicy water. It's my favorite.
Topo Chico's awesome. So once again, thank you to all of our sponsors. You know, all of us. And
Thank you, Mikey.
We
Thank you, Ernie.
during the first
No, for the water.
yes.
Yes.
And thank you, Ernie, for the bev.
Yes.
Thank you.
During the first part, we did skip
Oh my God.
a topic. Are we gonna tackle that or move straight to?
I love talking about the multiverse.
Like the Marvel?
We could. I mean, it's kind of an interesting idea.
Okay.
I want to know.
Okay. So, do you think there's a podcast out there called Mechanics State?
Well, there is.
Because we have one that says customer state where it's about, the service industry's side.
You're giving people ideas to compete with us. Stop it.
No, we want to collaborate with you.
What if the customers had a podcast about I went down to my mechanic's shop and this guy told me that I needed my carburetic new alternator
that one's
replaced.
called Karen States.
Oh,
that is true.
I was going to call it the Karen's Hour, but...
Oh, I like that too. This American Karen's life.
4 Karens and a bitch.
Wait, should we just take that?
My TikTok
should we
is
just do
full
that?
of that shit.
We should do that too. We could just play characters and stuff and pretend like the customers.
Oh my God, the girl today at your dealership.
Wait, are you doing a thing or
bitch?
No, sorry, you just spent me into a thing where I was
Fucking.
I dipped a toe today.
Wait, you're not doing a bit. This is a real thing.
This is a real thing. This happened to us.
Are you
going
to hold the bottle opener the whole podcast?
Let her
it's
hold it.
for emphasis. No, I'm not giving it to you. I feel
careful.
powerful.
She's wielding it. Careful.
It's like Sailor Moon.
Oh, fuck me.
I was thinking more like Highlander.
and where?
Okay.
Oh.
Go on. Tell the story.
Okay, so there was a whole thing that happened today where Eric is working on a vehicle and it started overheating and he was picking me up, but then we had to take it back to his dealership and then take another vehicle. So anyways, I was spending time at Eric's dealership with Kier. Stop it, Jacob. And as I'm chatting with Kier, I'm chatting with him about the buy sell. Eric is there. Eric's coworker, whom I don't know his name,
Jim from Parts.
Mr. Jim was
Jim
there.
from Parts.
Jim from Parts was there, and
Is he slim?
in
He
Jim,
actually is.
he is slim.
He is
a
very
slim Jim.
Yeah.
And so as we're all sitting there, we see a orange Tacoma, right?
With two sofas in the bed.
Yeah.
Almost
Weird.
falling out,
And we're
yeah.
all kind of looking at each other like WTF is happening
And
right
Kier's
now.
like, I guess I'm getting new sofas.
So out comes this shorter but cutish guy, and then his girlfriend, who's like
In Daisy
long
Dukes.
hair and a ponytail and jorts.
I don't think she was in a
Dukes.
ponytail, but either way, it was blonde.
Whatever.
It was blonde hair in Daisy Dukes and a cutoff tank.
And she looked a certain way. Listener, in your mind, imagine who I'm talking about.
She
and you
looked
were
privileged as fuck.
That's who she is. And the boyfriend goes into the door.
Fuck you, Mike. Don't
and
judge me.
Stop dreadlocking my hair. And the boyfriend
What is
comes
happening?
in and he's like, hey, my girlfriend has a Jeep and we need to. He was super sweet.
He was. And
He was sweet.
This bitch.
And my car's been here for 2 weeks. And I need to get it. And
Debbie?
and Kier's like, okay, well,
we
did you make
close
a
at-
late night pickup?
Yeah, because we closed at 5:30.
Well, on your website, it says
a
that you close at
6:45.
6:45. And she was, and I told Eric once we were in the car, I was like, she acted exactly how I thought she was gonna act, just based on the way she looked.
I mean,
And I don't mean to be that kind
And we
of
profiled
judgmental
her,
person.
and we were correct.
And we were correct.
that's a legitimate concern if it does say on your website that you close at 6:45.
Well, I don't know
No,
if it
it
does
doesn't
say
say that we closed at 6:45. The bitch was
Eric
probably looking
Montenegro.
at sales. She was probably looking at the sales.
Would you like to use this to...
Is it a dinglehopper?
It's a dingle.
I got plenty,
I love you.
He's gonna stick one in your ear.
No,
but who cares?
That's my
I got 20.
That's my dingle flopper.
No big deal.
I
got more.
I want more.
I want more.
God, you fucked it up.
Well, I'm just flipping my face.
When's it my turn?
It doesn't get you too far. Oh.
Sorry. Welcome
Am
to my
I the only
Disney
not
podcast.
gay one here?
Yes. Yes.
How dare you take
Well,
how dare you
fucking
take
done.
Family
I
Guy?
love you so much. That was good, but you just, your hand should have went higher. It should have been guilty.
I'm sorry, I haven't had much practice yet.
So,
Well done. Well done.
the boyfriend did have really nice calves. I have to say that.
Okay.
Eric,
Huh?
very nice calves.
That almost gave me a calfgasm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jesus.
I
Hello.
was responding to
McFly.
my sister-in-law because she's texting me. But anyways, I
Gee, it's
apologize.
almost like we're recording a podcast right now or something.
Yeah, I know. Go figure. This is kind of important. I'm trying to get my money back.
My bad. Money trumps everything. cash rules everything around me.
Eric, take
Cream.
one.
I have
Cash get the money.
so I have
Dollar,
taken
dollar,
up a new hobby.
Okay.
Okay, it's not gonna work because I went to my happy place.
Like those gams?
Oh, I am mildly aroused. Eric is speechless. Eric is speechless. This means something.
Give
Jake
your balls
has-
a tug, tit fucker.
Amazing stems and hips and ass.
I got stimmies.
Jake is a 10 in my book.
Oh.
He is.
On all counts.
He's an 11. He's a 25 in my book.
Oh, you're sweet. Okay, anyways, so I have picked up a new hobby.
Okay.
And that hobby is trying to get healthy by going to the gym.
Very nice.
Why did you laugh?
It's because he thinks it's a joke that I'm trying to go to the gym.
No, I just think that's so funny.
I'm kidding.
Who goes to the gym?
I've been going to the gym.
Gym people.
Who's gym?
It's been a month and I've lost
Slim
6
Jim.
pounds. In
How
a
many?
month. 6 pounds in a month.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Congratulations.
Thank you. There it is.
No matter what you look like, I'll always love you.
I appreciate that.
Me too.
Oh, yes.
Just checking.
So I also hired a personal trainer.
Ooh,
So
next level.
His
yeah.
name is also Jim.
He goes to the gym to see
Shout
Jim.
shout out to Brayden.
Of course. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Hang on a second.
Back to that stereotype.
Hang on a
13?
fucking second.
Who the fuck names their kid Brayden?
A fucking. I'll tell you what Brayden looks like right now. He's got
let's see.
He's got a little bit of a beard,
It's
not
very
too
patchy.
much.
It's very patchy.
He's no. It's
Light.
it's subtle.
Scruff.
It's subtle but scruffy, and he's got muscles in all the right places. He's got blonde hair. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got blonde hair. He's got a conservative amount of tattoos.
I'll let you finish your description, then I'll tell you.
And he always wears those muscle tanks where like sometimes a little bit
They
of nipple
cover the
pops
nipple.
out.
Yeah. Are you done?
I'm done.
You're completely wrong.
Oh.
Damn it!
The only thing you got right was the hair.
Damn
So
it!
he has dirty blonde hair.
clean-shaven.
He's clean shaven. He has bright
It's a
blue
no for me,
eyes, and he is fucking ripped.
And he's only about 5'7".
And he's 21 years old.
I was gonna say 24.
He's 21 years old, and I'm chiseled abs. Fucking, he's actually competing in a muscle competition this Saturday.
Oh, is he too muscly though? That's the thing.
He's lean
Oh, I like that.
but muscled, and
But not as much as I like you.
He is a
Jake.
beautiful man, and I've told him that. I'm like, yeah, you're hot. I was like, but you're not my type at all.
And he's probably not gay.
He's not gay, but he appreciates me being gay. He says I'm his most fun client.
Oh, you're a very fun person.
I appreciate that.
I love the
Stop
compliments.
inflating his ego.
I can't. If it's true, it's true.
You know, he treats me like any of his other clients, and we have a great relationship, and I love it. I have been really enjoyed going to the gym. And so we alternate. So I see him twice a week.
Wait, he doesn't have any tattoos?
No tattoos. Wow. No tattoos.
He doesn't smoke weed, I'll tell you that.
He doesn't smoke weed either.
I know that of him.
But, you know, he probably does the other stuff. Anyways.
Like a GH, what's the one? HGH.
HGH, human growth hormone.
Oh, I was like, I don't know what that is. So
He's juicing.
I see him twice a week, and we alternate lower body and upper body.
Yep.
So
Okay.
one day is leg day, then that's Monday, and then Wednesday is upper body, arms, shoulders, chest, back, ass, that kind
Knees
of
and
thing.
toes.
God damn it.
There it is.
My pussy and my crack?
No, I was going to go head, shoulders,
Knees and toes, knees and toes.
Oh, I went a different route.
You did. So
Schlubway.
the first day for each of those workouts, he went kind of light to assess, right? Okay. So the first leg day was assessment. Second leg day, or first upper body day was assessment. The second leg day, motherfucker decided to go hard. And
Like 70%?
No, probably to push you
110%.
to your fatigue point and see what you can do and show you.
no,
No.
hard, 70% hard.
Thank you, Eric. At least you got it.
Mike was trying to
like a
deflect.
I know.
Oh.
Unintentionally, but he was.
I knew
yes.
at least Eric would get
Of course I did. Of course I did.
We weren't there.
Yeah. I have arrived. So he decided to go, about 70% hard on me. I'm slightly embarrassed telling this story, but
Don't lie.
at the same time, you know me, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Zero fucks given.
We do know that
So
of you. And
I'm
that's
gonna,
what we appreciate about you.
Thank you. So I'm going to tell it anyways. So if your children are in the room, tell them to leave.
They should have already left.
No, it's not.
Go to bed.
It is not that serious. It's kind of inappropriate, but it's not. It's not. It's fine. Trust me. So
I got the Ooga Dooga button right here.
So we were doing leg day, and when he's working out specifically my calves. Now, for those of you who don't know me, I've got monstrous fucking calves. And they're not fat. They're just these giant fucking muscled calves. I'm not bragging. I'm just describing my calves.
They're tree stumps.
They are. And I asked him, too, the first time we were doing that. I'm like, why are we doing this? I don't need this exercise. He insisted on doing it anyways. But anyways, so he pushed me to a limit.
Push it to the limit.
On my calf workout. And something very peculiar happened to me as we were reaching the end of that workout, that set. And it happened with
I
each...
request the dun-dun Law and Order.
And it
noise.
happened with each set on working out my calves.
Every time?
Only at the end.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I mean, that should tell you something, that it happened at the end. And it happened for a brief moment.
Did you get a boner?
But, no, but I almost had the ending of that.
Really? Okay, I can't tell that story. Never mind.
Is that why people like going to the gym so much?
I have never felt that in my entire life. Actually, it reminded me of the first time that I ever.
Seriously?
It was that close.
What the hell?
It was, I don't know what happened or why it happened.
He was pinching his glutes and squeezing on the prostate.
Okay, hello listeners.
No.
Do you know a doctor? Because we want them on this podcast to explain
It
this
was
phenomenon.
specific to my calf muscles, though.
They call that an endorphin rush, and because
It
that
was.
muscle group hasn't been worked out in a while, you had a specific amount.
How have they not been worked out in a while?
Because they
But-
get a constant workout all the time. You haven't pushed them.
I see what you're saying. Yes, absolutely. But I was at that point, and it's only with my calves.
Interesting.
Any other muscle, I was
Calves.
fine. Yes. But when I reached that point to where I was on the last 2 or 3 reps of that set, something was happening. I was like, oh my God, and I had to stop it. And he was like, what is happening? And I kind of like stood for a minute, and I eventually told him, he's like, really?
Eric's
So-
over there heavy breathing and sweating more than usual.
I didn't get to that point, but I could feel something tingling.
It was a familiar feeling.
It was a tingly feeling, and I didn't want to get to that point, so I stopped. I have no fucking words. So he
Okay.
came up with the term
He came up with the term.
calfgasm.
Calfgasm.
So calfgasm. So now every time we're doing legs, he's like watching me and asking me like, "Are you gonna? No.
Are you there yet?
Right. So, anyways, it was an interesting
So
experience.
remind me in private to tell you once about one of my yoga classes.
Okay, will do.
He who shall not be named.
The dealer that shall
dealer
not be
that shall
named.
not be named.
The dealer I have left.
You're a dealership, Harry.
So, much to Mike's dismay.
So we got an update, a shocker, 2 episodes ago.
2 in the pink, 1 in the sink.
Yeah, that Eric had left Fjord Motor Company and switched teams again, or something like that. But he went to a different manufacturer and
Did.
learned that on the air. It was insane to me.
Last episode.
Yep. Well, no, that was 2 episodes ago.
No, we recorded last episode with.
By the time this one drops, it was 2 episodes ago. Anyway, so we are going to hear a little bit about the drama that happened over at that facility.
My previous employer.
There's a shitload of job openings online for them.
That's so weird.
A fucking shitload.
So strange.
As vague as possible about things, please.
yes,
As you know.
yes. Shut up, Mike. God.
I already have 2 edits I have to make.
Don't give a fuck. So it's funny that you're bringing this up today because I was hanging out with Nick Lowridge today.
Nicky
Oh,
boy.
he's one of my favorite people.
Stop calling him that. His mother called him that, and she's the only person in this world that can call him that. Don't call him that.
Nickel the pickle. I don't fucking know.
I called him Nicola.
Okay, there you go.
He was like, because I haven't heard that before. I'm like, yeah, I believe it. So anyways, we decided to call my previous Matco tool dealer. Shout out to Kevin. I can't ever say his fucking last name.
Vici.
Yeah, something like that. Because we were just calling to shoot the shit and whatnot. And also in news, Lupe has come to join me at my location over here at Dodge. Shout out to Lupe. He's one of the
I
best.
miss you, Lupe.
One of the best used cars techs in the biz. Second to Eric Jennings.
EJ.
That's right. So we were talking to Kevin and
Feel better.
he's like, oh, Lupe's there too. We're like, yeah. He's like, good for you guys. He's like, because this place has gone to shit.
Oh.
Because he was the tool distributor for my previous dealership. He's like, it's absolutely shit there. And that's what everyone's saying at the dealership too. I was like, yeah, well, what does that tell you? And then you told, or was it you? Oh, you said that about all the job postings. Mm-hmm. Everybody's leaving. So now rewind a little bit to when we went there in September of last year. And when I say we, I mean me and my previous service manager,
The mass exodus that occurred.
Denise. So we all followed her to my previous location. And when I say we all, there was 10 of us.
Oh, wow.
Because she's a fucking amazing manager. And we wanted to work for her. So we followed her over there. This place had a lot of good things happening. It was going places. They had just bought the dealership 3 months prior. And there were a lot of plans in the work. And so she came in to turn the service department around. And the GM that was there at the time, fucking fantastic. Shout out to Derek. He's an amazing human being.
I've never known a shitty Derek. I'll have you know.
He is a wonderful, wonderful person. I cannot say enough good things about this GM. He genuinely cared about the people that worked with him. Genuinely did. And so things were going well. And in the 4 months that Denise was there,
The nizzle.
she more than doubled the service department profit.
Wow.
Went from under $400K a month to almost $900,000 a month in the 4 months that she was there. And it was funny. Well, it's not funny. It's funny, but not funny.
Like ironic funny.
It is.
Isn't that ironic?
So
Don't you think?
the month that she, okay, little preview into the future, she got let go.
Right.
She got let go at the beginning to middle of the month.
Due to some stupid bullshit.
Some stupid bullshit, which I'll touch on a little bit. That month we would have hit 1 million.
Wow.
We would have hit 1 million, and we were just shy by like several thousand.
And
I
that's
don't
the
know what it
month
was.
she was let go.
And that was the month that she let go.
What the fuck is wrong with these
Guess
people?
what has happened every single month that she hasn't been there?
It's dropped.
It has dropped, and it has continuously dropped. These are hardcore facts. I have
Not
seen.
opinions.
They are not opinions. I have seen the numbers. These are facts. The numbers have gone down.
I have the customers flooding into my dealership telling me
So-
all of these things.
She was let go because of we'll say, cultural difference with the owner of the dealership, who is of a certain ethnic culture. And you can speculate all you want, but you're probably wrong. And because she is a woman in a position of power, that did not fly well with their culture. And every time he was around her, it was negativity, and he was always mad, and he was always yelling. I'm talking about the owner of this franchise of dealerships.
Is that jealousy or like what is that?
No, it was a
culture.
machismo thing because of the culture. That's you don't have women above men, and that was just a big no-no. So he fired her for no reason at all. There was no reason, none. And we know that because the wonderful GM actually gave her a heads up the day before. So, and was like, I don't know. I completely disagree with this. I'm trying to fight with him about it, but he can't give me a valid reason, and he says it's happening tomorrow. So long story short, she got let go. The GM remained. We had no service manager for a while. They had the parts manager kind of fill in a little bit.
Okay.
And that was shit. So we had no direction in the service department. They brought somebody in. He was there for a month and a half, 2 months maybe, and got let go. And then that same month,
And
then the owner decided to can the GM too.
Oh.
Because he was butting heads with the owner, because the owner was running things through his dealership, private costs like jet fuel and insurance for his personal vehicles and things like that, writing them off as business expenses. And he spoke up about it because it's affecting his paycheck, obviously, and he didn't like that. So he fired him. And lo and behold, nepotism at its finest.
Who was hired?
Put it upon me.
His fucking son.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
His 32-year-old son to come in and run this dealership.
Because he has so much experience.
Tons.
Running dealerships.
Years of
The
experience.
entire dealership.
Not.
Because my boy will just say yes, pops.
And that's the thing.
Yeah, you
and that's
want a
what
yes
it came
man.
down. He
Yeah.
wanted a yes man.
Yep.
That's what it came down to. And it just, the morale in the shop just kept going down. We didn't have any. They finally brought in a service manager. I will say, the last service manager that was there when I was leaving, I grew to like him a lot, and I have a lot of respect for this man, and I think he's a wonderful person. And from the month that I was working with him, I've totally lost my train of thought there. The month that I was working with him,
You really enjoyed working
enjoyed
with
it.
him.
I did enjoy it. I did enjoy working with him, and I grew to respect him a lot. And I think he can definitely help try to get that place going again. But I think it's take a lot of work, and it's going to take a long time because of upper management. And I hope he stays. I hope he stays, and I hope he sticks it out. But unfortunately, because of the bad juju and the negativity in the air and not having leadership, and it just went to shit. Even the older guys that have been there for 13, 20, 30 years, excuse me, they were over it too. Everybody was just hating it, going to work every day. I didn't hate it so much as...
You saw the writing on the wall.
I kind of did. And then also I had a very good friend that had really been wanting me to go work for him for quite some time. And so we talked, and I decided to try some new things, and went on board with him. But yes, unfortunately, the previous location has just really gone to shit. And like Mikey said, he's even seeing it at his which is funny.
That's what makes me scared.
Which I find
our
it
transition
kind of funny, and I don't know what the term is, but the tables have turned.
Isn't it ironic?
Because when we had that amazing management there, it was exactly the opposite.
Well, I mean, you're still going to get people. You're going to get people going to your former dealership complaining about our dealership and the other dealership.
No, I understand that, but how you're playing. Hold on. How you're playing it out is that you're getting a plethora of people all of a sudden because of where that dealership is going.
Right.
So this has nothing to do with the fact that I'm going to get some and you're going to get some. This has to do with the fact that when everybody left your place, it fell to shit. And we were getting everybody from your dealership because it fell to shit, and we were succeeding so gratefully out there. But then that dealership went to shit, and now the tables have turned, and it's all back on you now.
Yeah.
because it continues to decline.
And case in point with that,
Yes.
same thing happened. There was a Mazda dealership out
By
that
the way, we're not fighting. That was just a
Yeah.
very animated conversation.
I was fighting.
Case in point, way back in the day, there was a Mazda dealership out there that was very popular.
They were just bought out.
Owned by a family. No, before them. Before that one went in. The one that was a little bit further down the 101.
Got you. Yeah.
That one, owned by a family, very popular. Everybody loved it.
Yeah.
It was just like how mine and Allie's was. Very tight knit, one dealership. Everybody liked it. They closed. Then a family decided to open up another one that was close to where Eric used to work out at that Ford dealership. That went to fucking shit. Everybody flocked to us. It sold. Everybody is still fucking flocking to us because the idea of, even though it is changed management, changed owners, all
I can't tell if that's pain or excitement.
a little bit of both.
Ding.
Hi.
Are you having a calfgasm?
So even though it has changed owners, the fact of the matter is the doom and gloom still lingers. And it takes a long fucking time, even if it's completely fucking different. Different name on the building, it doesn't fucking matter. The experiences last. Your brain goes, the last time I was fucking there, it was nothing but shit.
That's it.
So you would rather be somewhere else where the experience improved or was better, what have you. Doesn't matter how long you have to drive, what you have to do.
That's it.
Does not fucking matter. That's the point with this fucking industry.
Absolutely 100%
Doesn't
correct.
fuck. That can change the place you were at or the other Mazda dealership. That can change ownership another 2 to 3 fucking times.
Yep.
Does not fucking matter.
You're absolutely correct. You are. Have you been to that dealership? The other Mazda dealership?
Not since it got sold.
The one down the grade.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Really?
No, not in a good way.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It's
last
In
I-
appearance?
it's-
Or?
barren.
Last time I saw it, it looked like a.
Fucking barren.
Last time it looked like an old.
They must be selling a lot of cars.
It looks, no.
It looked like last time I saw it, it looked like an old 1980s movie where it's a crappy little used car lot. where
That's
it's got
exactly what it looks like.
Yep.
It looks like Los Compadres Auto Sales. The service
I'm sorry.
department.
I feel like that's not appropriate to say.
I really don't
can
give a
say
flying
that.
fuck. I can say that.
Oh, okay.
So
That's true.
We have the gay vote. It's okay.
it wasn't the gay vote. But
Oh,
okay.
sorry, wrong thing.
Like, I mean, you could say Matzo Ball Motors or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That is my point. The service
And I can
department
say
was
bitchy motors or whatever.
barren. It's just like this place is like
You drive past and you go, are they operational?
it's exactly it. That's exactly. They have maybe 20 cars on the front lot. Maybe 20 cars. I'm not exaggerating. That's a real fucking number.
It's going to take a lot of fucking work to make that place anything.
Wow.
And it's a single tiny building.
Yep.
There may be like 3 or 4 sales offices, like cubicle offices, 3 or 4. That's it.
Yep.
And then you have a little tiny customer area with 2 sofas in it. And then you have a single counter with 3 chairs on it for the parts department.
Where's the service department?
On the drive, right next to this little building that goes through
In like
that
a
building.
bungalow or something?
They just meet them out there, I guess, with iPads or something, because there's no desks. There's no service writer desks anywhere that I saw.
What are they like? The people in the In-N-Out drive-through? Just
That's exactly what it looked like. That's exact. I don't fucking understand. I will say.
Mazda
I hope they had one of those little
bungalow.
change counters. You
I
know?
will say. Oh, no cap. Like I
No
will say.
cap. Get out of
The
my house.
parts department guy, the parts rep, was very nice and very professional and helped me with what I needed. Very quickly.
Well, one person.
But yes, that dealership was. Ugh. Oh my god, I can see why you guys are getting all the business. But anywho, any gays.
Our dealership definitely is winning a game of proximity right now, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys are in like the prime position to
The prime in between.
Yeah, so stick with it. You know, don't abandon ship. Don't hop off yet. Just
You're the only
through
dealership
it.
in the 20-mile radius one direction and 60 miles the other way. that's actually acceptable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember when I called your dealership, Allie, and I tried to get recalled on the
21 way,
Volkswagen
like
side, and you
30
told me it
something
would be
the other way.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about next to where I used to work. I'm talking
One
beyond.
second.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because the one next to where I used to work is the one we just got done talking about. That shit.
Oh, okay. Yes. Okay, gotcha. Yep.
Yeah,
okay.
up to snuff.
Yep. I am.
Okay. Go on, Michael.
I apologize.
Oh no, I was just commenting on like how fortunate you guys are to be in the area that you're in and the dealership that you're in, because when I tried to get an appointment with my local dealership and they said 2 to 3 weeks, and like I called the next closest dealership like 45 freaking miles away, it was even longer. So I mean, you know, you guys are in like high demand, and so hopefully the new company can only grow
And
that.
we've gained some new technicians as well. And
On the VW
regarding
side.
the buy sell, the people who are buying our dealership, this Volkswagen branch will be the only Volkswagen brand that
ever
they
owned.
have in their auto group.
So that's gonna
So
be fantastic for
I'm
that.
feeling a lot better about that.
That's gonna be their flagship, you know.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of which, about to give you guys an idea of how much more business we are getting, we used to be able to bring in anybody at any time, any day, really.
like walk in, no problem.
We are about 2 fucking weeks out, solid.
We are
Like
we're about 2 weeks out right
like,
now.
no fucking wiggle room. Like we have. It's like we're sorry. We're not used to this.
Yeah,
Where
we're
are you
2
at
weeks out
right
right now
now?
too.
Yep.
Do you know?
Yeah, it depends on the department, but typically we tell people
Trans and heavy line.
Transit Heavy Line, we're 2 to 3 days out from bringing you in, but we give the
Diet time a week.
Well, we tell the customer that we'll take your vehicle in, and in 2 to 3 days from when the vehicle gets here, we might have an idea for you. But realistically, it'd probably be a few days, you know, a week after that. But
Yeah.
again, and you know, when the customers get all mad, and you know, what do you mean? It's,
Call
you know,
other dealerships.
you know, yeah. Well, my appointment was for 9 o'clock on Monday.
Fucking weeks to get a doctor's appointment. Don't start with me.
So you know, customers are like, "Well, I had my appointment set up for 9 o'clock on Monday. What do you mean they're not going to get to it today?" I said, "Well,
That's not how that works.
You have people that have had the 9 o'clock Monday appointment 2 weeks before you, and everybody before that trying to get into here, because if you try to get an appointment at another dealership, they're going to tell you 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I've
It
got you
actually
in
took
here
me a
today.
month and a half
Yeah.
to get my doctor's appointment.
Case in point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Any gays? All right, everybody. This has been fun. This
This
was
was
a
a
very
good app.
heavy
Steen.
episode.
No.
Fuck that puto.
Fuck that puto.
He
Agreed.
belongs in the ground.
Yeah.
You know who doesn't belong in the ground?
Our sponsors.
This is true.
They belong on a pedestal.
They do. All the
Wait,
pedestals.
I don't like the way you said
All the pedestals.
Pedestal?
All the pedestals.
No.
Thank you, Nick Bowers, from Matco Tools, for supplying us with Matco Tools and Milwaukee products.
Thank you,
Fucking Christ,
Travis.
Michael.
Thank you, Travis Ferris, for supplying us with Justice Brothers products. We thank you so much for all of your support.
Pedestal.
Stop it.
Thank you to
Travis doesn't appreciate that.
Ray Moon from El Ranchito Taco Shop in LA, Gail Sonores, supplying us with creamy guac and tacos.
And thank you to Bruce Vane for these amazing tunes right now.
And Norman Glazier from Stovacore Metalworks.
Thanks to my
Stovacore _Metalworks.
Thanks to Google Stovacore Metalworks.
Thanks to my mom. I just love you.
Oh,
Thanks, Mama.
Thank you to Dale
you.
Follett from Twisted Builds LLC.
LLC.
and
All of our other
we are
listeners and
thinking-
sponsors.
we are thinking about you, Dale. We love you very much.
Love you, Dale.
Love
We
you, Dale.
appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much. Thanks, Ernie. Breaks and Rotus, Bretta.
Thank you, Ernie.
And you, dear listener. We
Check
really
us-
appreciate you.
Check
We
us out.
appreciate you
Customer
so
States
much.
Podcast.com. If you want to email us or support us, Customer States Podcast at gmail.com.
And also, please tell us all your buy-sell stories. We'd really appreciate that.
Bisels?
That's what she appreciates about you.
Buy
Bisel.
and sell.
If you tell us your bisels, we might put you on a pedestal.
With the calfgasm.
And with that, we say,
Pedestal.
and with that, we say,
Pedestal.
and with that, we say, oh my good. I can loop this. And with that, we say,
I quit.
and with that, we say,
Coming lemmies.
and with the, oh my, and with that, we say,
Anus.
I need more alcohol.
So long, gay boys.
Love you.
And with that, we say
Love you.
taints.
That was so childish.
Taints?
Yes.
What do you have against
You gonna
taints?
do like pee pee poo poo next?
Well, that was childish.
Love you.
Love you.
Hi, this is Mike Serra from Customer States. Matco Tools is one of the best tool companies in the industry, and Nick Lowridge is one of the best Matco tool distributors. Nick can get me anything I need for the shop or for at home. From oil drain pans to beef jerky, Nick's got what I need on tap. Nick works in the Thousand Oaks, California area, and you too can get whatever you need by calling him at 805-796-7323. And if you're not in that area, call him anyway and tell him you heard about him from the Customer States podcast. And then you can hop on to matcotools.com and find a Matco Tools distributor near you. Matco Tools. Service, trust, results.